Oh, I guess I should make sure I have live chat on. Hi, Candace. Hi, Susie. It has been a whirlwind day for me, you guys. I don't even know what time it is. I just like, ugh. It's been one of those days. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Judy. Hi, Angie. Hi, Connie. Hey, Chow. How are you doing today, Chow? How's the baby?
How are you doing today, Chow?
Let me turn the volume down. Obviously, I just connected. Okay, good. All right, now I can see everything. Oh my God, seriously, it's like it's my first day doing it. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Mary Alice. Hi, Carol. Hello, Sally. Hi, Elizabeth. Let me tell you guys about my day. Hi, Suzanne. What day is it? Okay, it's Monday. So I took off. Hey, Stace. I took off. Hi, Lisa. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday because I got my second shot today. Look, I can't even talk. I got my second shot today, and I had a slight reaction to the first shot. So I was afraid I was going to have a bad reaction to the second shot. So I have like 3 weeks of vacation, so I took 3 days off, right? No big deal. So anyway, I ended up like grocery shopping, which I haven't done in forever. Went to the car wash, went and got all the laundry in the house done, barbecued steaks for dinner. Like it was just like a nice normal hangout day. Took Leah to the park, took the dog to the dog park. So it's been a fun-filled day. And then in the middle of the day, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 packages showed up. So I was supposed to film my after Stamp Wars video and I didn't get around to it, so I thought you guys might enjoy if I do a live. And I'm gonna try to sabotage myself. I don't know how that's gonna work. I kind of just grabbed everything. So I have my pattern paper, I have the gelatos, I have the gems. Then I realized, wow, that's a lot of sabotages I gave them. So I'm sure they're going to be laughing it up when they watch me. So if you haven't voted, head on over to the Foiling Snobs Club page and vote for who you think won the Stamps of Life Stamp Wars 12 challenge. And I will, in a moment, try to create my own card. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out who am I going to be. I have no idea. I can't be you. Yeah, I can't be me. So it'll be fun. So I'm going to put that aside for just a second. Stacy says, I think we should just throw some sabotages at you while you craft right now. Hey, if I don't have to do all the sabotages you guys did. I'm trying to read my comments there. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so, but I wanted to show you guys some things that I ordered. We are going to do what do you call it? We are going to do the use what you bought live. We are trying to figure out a date for that, but I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I purchased really quickly here. Okay, the first thing I have to show you is I went to Target and I got some more acetone. This is for my craft room, okay? So this is 100% acetone nail polish remover, and this doesn't have any kind of conditioner in it. So it doesn't have vitamin E or cuticle oil or anything like that. And this is what you want. You want 100% acetone. When we're cleaning our transfer folders or anything that gets foil on it, like if you're doing hot foiling and your hot foiling plates get foil on them, or you get toner, you're just going to use this. So it's 100% acetone. Yes, it's nail polish remover, but it doesn't have any conditioners in it. Use this to clean up the foils for that. Oh my gosh, you scared me. Leah like snuck down here out of nowhere. Okay, so the first package I got is I did get the Hero Arts kit, and then I want to show you something else on the side here. In that bag behind me. So here is this month's my monthly hero kit. I haven't gotten one in a while. I do think the value is great if you like the stamp sets. I was on the every month kit, but I canceled my subscription because I didn't like some of the stamps. So Stacy and Tracy enabled me to get this. So I think the 3 of us or 4 of us, I don't know if Chow got it or not, got the set. So we're going to do a use what you bought live where we're going to feature this set. I don't know if it's still available or not. You'll have to check Hero Arts, but it's a beautiful underwater scene. I really like this large kind of coral seascape thing going on here. And then you have this lionfish and a seahorse and a little, I don't know what they call that fish. A tan? Is it a tan? A tan? I don't know what that is. Angelfish. There's Nemo. And then it says, hoping to see you soon. Stay salty, you're fantastic. Thank you. Saltwater heals everything, and sending you a little vitamin C. So some really cool sentiments. Of course, it comes with the matching dies. And then you also get, it came with a little cube, 2 little cubes of ink here. It came with the intensified black ink, and then it came with this contour ink. And somebody correct me, but I think this is like for no line coloring. Is that what it is? I think it's no line coloring. So it came with those. And then it came with this embossing powder, and it looks like it's a glittery blue shimmery embossing powder, underwater embossing powder. Please shake well. I love that they are now putting the name and the little sticker on there, because before they weren't doing that, and it would be in the drawer and you would be like, what is this? Is it glitter? Is it embossing powder? So good. Okay, so Connie says yes, it is to no line. Okay, great. And then it came with some cardstocks. So, and then I put these in my little Avery L large pockets when I get them, so that everything stays together. So it comes with a pink pearlescent cardstock. Very pretty. There you can see the shimmer on that. Hi Chardin. It comes with a pearlescent cardstock. So you get couple sheets of that. And then this one, what did they call it? To me, it looks like what we used to run through the, what's that thing called? We used to roll through it. I said it the other day. I can't think of it. Stacy, what did I call it? Hi, Brittany. But it's got these little textured lines in it. So the kit itself is $34.99. If you're on the monthly subscription, you don't pay a shipping fee, I believe. Corrugated, that's what, yeah, like a crimper, corrugated. Although it's flat, it just has, I know the camera's not picking it up. It just has those lines in there. So it's flat, but you can see there is a little bit of that kind of crimped corrugated texture. There we go, in there. Okay, so always cool to have the papers, but what I wanted to show you guys was I also got an intense black reinker. So I'm glad they sent a mini one. I will put that in the giveaway pile. Somebody will get that because I don't need it. I'm gonna put it in this little baggie here actually and put that in the little giveaway. If you have not tried this ink, it is has replaced. There were 2 inks that I liked for alcohol ink blending. One of them was the Memento, but I didn't think the Memento was dark enough. The other one is from a company that I no longer will purchase product from. So to find out that Hero Arts intense black ink, this was sent to me by someone and I tried it out, and this is super black ink. Works great for alcohol coloring, works great for regular stamping. Actually, it's just so much darker than Memento, and I used my Memento for many years and I love my Memento. It just wasn't black enough. So what I do when I get a new ink pad is I have these metal plates, and you can get a dozen of them, I think, for $6 on my Amazon page. They're double stick. You pull that little protective thing off of there, stick it down, and now it will work with my Blue Knight rubber stamps handles. So now I won't drop it. So whenever I get a new ink pad, I make sure that I do that, so that, and then anytime I need to re-ink it, I have the reinker. So I did buy the reinker for that. All right, so I got that. Let me move these things out of the way. And then I will move that to the giveaway pile. Okay. I got this little box here, and I'm sure you can tell by the blue paper It is from our friend Catherine Pooler. Oops, take my little receipt out of there. And this is her new ink set. If you haven't seen it, we showed it the other day. It's called Beach Retreat. You guys can now get it. The 4 colors are Tranquil, Cove Blue, Sea Glass, and Bay Breeze. And I did stamp these out the other day and show everyone. Well, now I have the reinkers. So I just love her spongy pads, and I always do get her reinkers. And I got the Spa Collection Zen Garden. If you remember, Not Too Shabby had these in the mini packs at the Not Too Shabby shop. I don't know if she still has them or not, but they come in this little cute little slide box. I put them in my Crafty Critter organizer, so they come in this cute little box. But I didn't have reinkers, so I wrote down all the colors, and you can buy the reinkers on with the whole collection. And her new reinkers, guys, let me show you these. And you're gonna ask why I have 2 of these, because one of these is for my lovely friend Tracy. So these are gonna go and get mailed. She changed her reinkers now, where the old reinkers, in the mini there was 8 in that mini set. It's called Spa Collection Zen Garden, and it came with these little mini 8 ink pads, and I bought the 8 reinkers to go with it. But her new ink reinkers have the actual color on the label now, so no more looking at black and white labels trying to figure out which color it goes through, which is nice. You can say, okay, I can pull this out of my bag, and I know that this one is Sea Glass. So I think that was pretty cool of her to do that. Yeah, there's only one, I think, mini set that has 4. That's the starter pack. Yeah, I think she has a lot, but I don't have the space to afford all of the big ones, so I'll get the big ones on the colors I really like. The minis, I'm getting the minis, so that way I have space, and if I have the reinkers, they work fine for me, for my budget and my space. But it's up to you guys. I don't have all of them. I buy a little bit out of a time. I don't have to have everything all at once. I do have full collection, like I would like full collection, but I don't have to have all of them all the time. So just want to show you guys the new bottles and what the new labels look like. And then I got this new Sequins set. This is called Portsmouth, which I think is going to go great with the Hero Art set. I think that Lisa says, I like to have it all. A lot of people are like that. You know, we're just addicted and we got to have everything. But everything is kind of underwater themed right now. So we have the new Simon Hurley collection, has kind of that rain puddle. Catherine Pooler has the underwater theme. Hero Arts has the underwater theme. I have a video that I need to record for Fairy Stamper that's going to be underwater theme. So these sequins are all very iridescent, green, blues, sparkly. So I thought these would be the perfect collection of sequins for all of the underwater things that are going on right now. And again, it's called Portsmouth. And I don't do a lot of shaker cards. There's a lot in here if you're a shaker card person. I just stick a couple, 3, 4, 5 on a card. So they're just a nice blend. If you do shaker cards, you get a lot in this little jar. All right, so that's my second haul. All right, I'm so excited about both of these. I don't know which one to show you first. I'll start with this other box. So I have this giant box here, and I'm just going to start pulling stuff out. Yes, 3 or 5 sequins, never 4, correct. I just want to show you guys, since we are now on this clear foil kick, since Nancy has now figured out how to use it, that Miss Blue Bonnet at Blue Bonnet Foil RGV, you can purchase these. These are hot foils, okay? She sent me some more samples to try out. Wow, she sent a lot. So if you are interested in hot foils that you can use with hot foiling, for me, using these, basically you have to have the right paper. So I found the right paper is like sticker paper or some kind of a glossy paper. Hamilco, it worked really great. Of course, Hamilco is like our go-to paper when it comes to foiling. So she sent some more clear foils for me. So it looks like some sequins. And I think one of these she called Broken Flowers. One was Shattered Glass and one was Broken Flowers. And I'll show you what the difference is. Now, she doesn't have a shop. You have to go through her Facebook shop and order them. So, I know I'm supposed to share these with the girls. So, there are some duplicates in here because I have to share with the ladies. So we can all do a use what I got video. She had, the one that I used the other day had like, these the same. I think these are the same. The one I used the other day had stars on it. Okay, so this is, I think she's calling this one like Shattered Glass. So you can see it's big, chunkier pieces of clear foil, right? The one that's called Broken Flowers or Shattered Flowers, it's smaller pieces of shards, smaller shards. So that's the difference between those two. The one has bigger and one has smaller. And then, of course, the sequins. I think I used these the other night when I was doing the 3D video, or the clear video. And I don't know what the name of this one is, but it looks like little pieces of just a slight, fun little glittery shimmer. So, of course, I will be playing with these. And yes, if you are on a budget constraint, don't feel obligated. You know, use what you have. I'm going to show you another option here in just a second. And yes, to my girls that are watching, because I know Stacy is drooling right now, I will be sending you some so we can all play together. All right, so that is the first package. And then she also sent me something new. This is called laminating film. Okay, so the other day, somebody in our group posted, what are these gloss foils? How do I get them? And let me just clarify what those were. Those were actually enamels. It's kind of like what Rena K offers, the neon enamels. They're not foils. They're basically vinyl. They're colored vinyl. And you have to use some kind of adhesive to stick them down, okay? So I think these are very similar to that. I'm going to have to play with these and try them out. So what that means is a lot of times these don't transfer over the same as foil does, traditional foil does. They're not very opaque. I can see there is kind of this matte sheen on the back, so I'm going to assume that's some kind of an adhesive. And I'm going to assume this sticks down very similar to hot foil. So this one's kind of cool. It's got like pinwheels on it. So these are called, these are not foils. These are called laminating film, okay? So I'm going to assume these are very similar to hot foils where the whole thing has an adhesive backing on it. And you have to stick this down to a specific type of paper. It may not have adhesive on it. It may only work on those papers that have that kind of film on them. Here is just a holographic silver. Okay. And then this one looks like just a matte film, like a satin film to it. So I will try these out. But if you've seen these, you know, other products, I always try to find out about them and try them out for you guys. The enamels, I did try the Rena K ones. They're solid color. They are not foils in the traditional term of foil. They normally are not opaque, and they're a little bit tougher to stick to toner prints. You must use some kind of adhesive behind them. So I will do more research on this, and of course I will share all of my findings with you guys. So stay tuned. Always glad to try a new product. And thank you, Blue Bonnet, for sending those to me to try out. And then last but not least, this got here amazingly fast. Super, super, super duper fast. Hold on. I got a big old box of goodies here. Crafty Critter box. And I'm going to save this box because it's a really nice big box that I can use as my new spray box. Okay, so in the clear foil category, this is our toner clear foils, okay? So for toner clear foils, we have, I think I've shown you most of these already before, but we have 3 new clear foils. Okay, so clear hologram hexagon I've already shown you. Hologram brittle I've already shown you. And 3D clear I've already shown you. So those are the ones we already had. These are the brand new clear foils. And again, these are the toner foils. And I showed you these guys stuck amazing if you are doing your laser printing and you want to have these stick. And again, they did very well on foil card as well. So if you have any of that foil card, you can stick that on there. So this one is called, oh, this one's called Optical Lens. So thank you, Crafty Critter, for sending these to me. So I will definitely be playing with these. Oh, this is neat. It's a bunch of squares. Oh, how am I going to show this to you guys? This is cool. Okay, can you see it? It's a bunch of squares. That is cool. That is really cool. Okay, so that is toner foil. Don't get that mixed up for the hot foils I just showed you from Blue Bonnet. 2 different kind of systems here. All right, water cube clear. This is like, what's Superman's Fortress of Solitude? That's what this is like. Hold on. I'm trying to gently peel these labels off. Or not. This one's going to have to get cut. Okay, this one is a whole bunch of different shapes. I wonder if black paper would show better. Aha, never mind the sticker. Let's roll that out of the way. Can you see all the different sizes now? That's cool. So this one is called, what's this one called? Water Cube Clear. Woo, hi Jen. Isn't that cool? So that's the second one. So they just added these 3 new clear foils. I want to pop it, Crystal says. It should be called crystal foil. Yeah. And then this one is called Northern Lights. I love that these companies are on the cutting edge of finding this stuff for us to try out. Okay, so this one, oh, that's pretty. It does look like Northern Lights. Okay, here we go. See that? It's just like full-on holographic. Pretty. Pretty. Bye, Lisa. Okay, here we go. All right, so these are the 3 new foils, but what I'm really excited about is they sent, and of course, whenever you place an order with Crafty Critter, they send you these swatch cards, so you can swatch them out and label them, and then you know exactly what you have, what it looks like in your stash without having to unroll them. All of their foils come nicely packaged in the Ziploc bags. The label is on the outside of the Ziploc bag, so when you rip that sticker off of your foil, you know what you have. So you always want to protect your foil, keep dust away from it. But they have a new product, and this is really exciting because for those of you that are not in the U.S., well, even those of you that are in the U.S., they have a brand new do-it-yourself toner foil paper, okay? So many of you have been asking for this. Okay, first of all, how nice is that this came from Australia and it's in a big box and now in a second box, so I don't have to worry about my paper getting banged up. I hate that when I spend, I said that when I spent all that money buying those foil cards from that Etsy shop, and my corners, I was really afraid of my corners getting banged up. Look at this. That is top-notch quality right there, okay? These are the little things that make me like companies that I spend money with, okay? To come from Australia, not have to worry about it getting banged up, and it's in a bag. So this is their version, or what they can get for those of you who cannot get Hamilco. We love our Hamilco. It foils well, it blends well. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, this is very smooth. This kind of reminds me of, it's called semi-gloss. It is semi-gloss, but it's so, it almost has a matte feeling to it, but it's not matte. Oh God, it's hard to explain. It's like velvety. Yeah, it's like velvety, but it doesn't feel velvety. It's just super smooth like velvety. Wow. Okay, so this is a little thinner than Hamilco. It's not the 100 pound that I normally use. I would say this is 65, but I'm going to assume that this is going to tone her really well. Have my other girls tried this out? Chow, did you say you were experimenting with this and it came out great? So this is perfect for you guys who cannot take thicker cardstock in your laser printers, that are looking for paper overseas that you can foil with. So I'm definitely going to be testing this out, but I can tell from feeling it that we're going to have some nice foil effects here. So Chow has tried it out. Chow, is this FSC approved? This is great. So those of you that are in Australia, in UK, in Canada, in Europe, and you can't get the Hamilco paper to print on, this is not super thick, so you don't have to worry about it not being able to go in your machine. You're going to be able to laser print on this. I'm going to try it out with ink blending later on. Chow says it is FSC approved. So Chow says it's FSC approved. I believe her. I can tell from the feel of it. It's very smooth and velvety. Chow says she loves it. Chow's giving 2 thumbs up here. Hi, Tracy. All right, so this is nice. Yeah, Sheila said she's had clerks at Michael's fold up her cardstock and put it in the bag, right? I hate that. Yeah, so this is really, really cool. I'm really excited to try that out. So I will do another video, again, on all of these new products. I'm putting this back in its special little safety box here. That's cool. That's cool, you guys. I love when products are taken care of. And the foil's all nice and neat and packed up. And now I have a new spray box. All right, so we got like 18 different kinds of foils to try now. All right, on with the show. Now I see some dinging going on from my admins / supposed to be friends, but I have a feeling they are up to no good. So, if you missed Saturday night Stamp Wars 12, I think it was the most sabotage filled of the Stamp Wars. Oh, that reminds me, I see a special guest. Hello, Ken Cole, aka Abraham. Abraham contacted me and said I would like to send you guys some face masks. And I thought, okay, great. So, Mr. Ken Cole, obviously, if you don't know who Ken Cole is, he's a fashion designer. He sent all of these masks, you guys, and they are wonderfully made. I don't want to open any of these. I've opened the ones that I'm going to be, that I picked out for me and Leah, and I have some going to the girls. But I want you guys to know, these are high quality face masks. He does them inside and out. I've already mailed some in some giveaway boxes. So if you got a face mask, that's who they're from. He has an Instagram page. We will allow him to promote his page because these are beautifully made masks. They're sewn inside and out. He sterilizes them. He puts them in these nice bags. They also have adjustable. A lot of them have the adjustable elastic. Different sizes, small, medium, and you can see they're all fully lined. You could even wear these reversible. So, Ken, please put your Instagram up there so we can help get you some airtime here because these are amazing. And I usually, you guys really, when someone offers to send me stuff, a lot of times it's self-promotion for their own benefit. But Ken was like, listen, I got all these extra masks. Would you like them? Would you like to give some away? And I was like, absolutely. I did not expect to get, I mean, Jack, we got Spider-Man. We got, God, I took them all upstairs. He's got everything. He's got Darth Vader. They are so cool. So go check out his Instagram page. These are going in giveaways. So if you're winning a giveaway package, Ken, they are amazing. Very high quality craftsmanship. Definitely recommend them. Chow just linked his site if you guys want to go check him out and get your own masks. So thank you, Ken, because like I said, some people send me stuff and it's for their own self-promotion, and then they get mad if I don't promote something and they get all like hoity-toity about it. But he has been a sweetheart. So thank you, Abraham, for that. Yeah, it was very, very thoughtful of him. He didn't ask for me to show them. He just said, hey, I want to give you these. You can give them away. And it was just really, really sweet of him. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can just tell when people are genuinely nice and some people are just kind of like snooty. Like, I won't even talk about what happened yesterday with Tracy's video, but so say somebody's not happy that we showed you guys how to make these. Somebody's very unhappy that we showed you guys how to make these. So make one. Make sure you make one. All right, moving on. Okay, so the whole reason we're here is, do I want to do the sabotages I gave the girls, or do I want to let them sabotage me? Well, I think the problem is, Heather, that I have 20-some thousand views on my video, and Tracy has 1,000 views on her video, and Tracy showed a little different twist on it because Tracy, she went to the dollar store and she said, if you don't have a Yankee candle lid, I want to show you how to get one from the dollar store. Now, here's the thing. The person that's upset, I completely empathize with them being upset because I will say it is their design. However, when I went to their Etsy page said sold out. Now, this isn't just this week. This person has several. Oh, Tracy, please go ahead and make a video, because this person has several other YouTubers who made videos. Obviously, Ryan's made videos using it. Christina Warner made a video with it, and she did offer to send me them for self-promotion, and I declined, okay? The reason I decline, honestly, is because I have 20,000 subscribers, and the reason I have had to leave some design teams is when you guys like something that I show, a lot of times people can't keep up with the demand. So I feel bad recommending something if that person can't keep up with the demand, and then it looks bad for everybody if I send, you know, I'm not saying all 20,000 people are going to buy one, but if your shop shows sold out, and then I make a video and recommend it, and then people can't get it, people obviously get upset. So I'll be real honest with you. Again, being a single mom, I never would have purchased it for myself. I'm not going to spend $25, $35, or $45 on it when I made it with a bunch of household products. Tracy went to the dollar store and she bought everything for under $5 to make it brand new. So as a crafter, yes, there is a demand for it. If you don't have the ability to make your own, you don't have the time to make your own, and you want to go buy one, please do head on over to Etsy and purchase one. But me as a crafter, I'm not going to spend $25, $35, or $45. Right. And we're not hurting her business. The demand is high. She obviously can't keep up. It was very just kind of nasty of her. She basically attacked Tracy on another stamping forum and told Tracy that she stole the idea and didn't give her any credit. And Tracy said the truth, that it was given to us as a gift. It was given to us as a gift. We didn't purchase them. So, you know, and everybody told me that it came from Gina Kay's channel, her friend Chuck Meadows. I didn't see that video up until this week. So I did put in my video that that Chuck Meadows on Gina Kay, and I did go back and credit them for that, because I didn't know that. But I just think it's kind of ridiculous that it's not the end of the world. There are millions of people in the world that can still buy this product from you. You don't need to, you know, she didn't need to attack Tracy. Anyway. Okay, so when we did Stamp Wars, the sabotages I gave them were do it in someone else's style. You must do paper piecing. You need to use some kind of foil cardstock, and you need to add some kind of gems, and you need to add watercolor crayons. So I have gelatos out. So my question is, what do you guys want me to do? I'm really afraid to ask this question because Stacy was not happy. Although I gotta say, the cards you guys pulled out, my daughter didn't know who made them. Leah was like, that's Tracy's card, that's Stacy's card. She didn't know that the other person made them. Okay, I'm not ignoring you. Tell me. Put it in the chat, because obviously I'm not reading my text, clearly. Okay, you already have sabotages. Okay. I set myself up. This is like Revenge of Stamp Wars. All right, what do we got? I have to make a shaker card? Is that my sabotage? Oh, God, I don't do shaker cards. Okay, so I have to make a shaker card. That's my sabotage? Or do I have to add all the other stuff too? This is going to be... Okay. I can't do shaker card and everything else. All right, I'm just going to do the shaker card part. Okay, so if you didn't get to watch Stamp Wars, I'm sure somebody will put the link down below. The company that sponsored us with Stamps of Life. I don't know how to do this. I'm like trying to be cool and think about it. Okay, here we go. Now, hey, everybody else is throwing all kinds of sabotages too, you guys. Okay, all right. I'm going to try it out here. All right, so 5.5 by 4 1/4. This is gonna be tough. This is tough. Right. Well, if I do this, we should not have this kind of a sabotage on the next Stamp Wars that I'm playing in. You guys are like throwing all kinds of extra stuff on there. I don't know. I like the stamp set says, you got this. All right, Nance, you got this. You got this, Nance. Da, 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 da. All right, I need some music. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Shaker card. Ooh, this is going to be a little tight. I don't think I can do 2. It's going to be a little too. Okay. All right. Yep. I got this. Like the stamp says, I got this. I got this. I got this. By the way, Tracy Fear did an amazing video today. And if you guys have not checked it out, please go check it out. It is Not Afraid to Color. Tracy Fear's video was amazing. All right, let me see if I can pull this off. It is fun just to like play and not have any kind of things I have to do. Hey, I like that TSOL is stamped on the die, so if you ever forget to put your dies away, you know this belongs to the Stamps of Life. That's cool. All right, so to do a shaker card, I need to leave enough room around it so I can do my shake, 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 shake your booty, ooh, shake your booty. All right, here we go. I think my Moderna shot's kicking in, you guys. Okay. What's next? Okay, I think I want to stamp. I'm gonna stampity stamp. I have some ideas. I'm afraid they're not gonna work. So now I'm in Stamp Wars mode, like overthinking everything like everybody else does. Oh yeah, this is the Hobby Lobby pattern paper, watercolor pattern paper that we are addicted to. I'm gonna use the new CP Cove Blue. Okay, so let's cut that out. That's gonna go that way. This has gotta go over here. Okay, I have now used the stamp set and the die, which is part of the requirements on my Sabotage. I won't be able to use everything, I don't think, but I will try to incorporate it as best as I can. You girls are like, I should have just filmed my video. You guys, like, shouldn't have told you guys that I was going to do my Stamp Wars video. How was everybody's weekend? How are you feeling, Deb? We haven't seen you in a while. Tracy says this is my weekend. was going to try to take Leah to the zoo tomorrow, but I don't know how I'm going to feel, so I don't want to promise to take her to the zoo and then I feel like poopy and not able to take her. I gotta say, I'm very disappointed with this thing. It really has, unless you're gonna use an extra shim with it, has not worked for me. So, yeah, and I'm glad I didn't buy it. Alright, I just did a 3D folder. To do a 3D folder, I have used the iCrafter mat successfully with the Milky Shim in the Gemini Junior with the thick 3D folder, and you can see embossed perfectly. That is an ode to Stacy. So Stacy likes the 3D folders. That's the Tim Holtz. What's this one called? I think this was one of the ones that Hobby Lobby had on sale. Elegant. It's called Elegant. Yeah, you're supposed to cut into it, but mine doesn't work, so I don't know how to use it. Okay, stamped first, then embossed. Shaker card part. Maybe at this point, I can bring in some gelatos, not the ice cream, although that sounds really good right now. We have some Faber-Castell gelatos. I have this set here that I very rarely have ever used. And these are solid watercolor crayons, basically, you guys. So the way that they work is, let me show you here. Move all of my things out of the way. So I have my glass mat here, and I'm gonna take, I don't know, I guess this pearlescent gold will work. Actually, no. Pearlescent teal. And I'm just gonna scribble it on my glass mat. And then you can just add some water. Spritzel borrow it here. And then you can pick it up with a brush, or you can pick it up with a sponge, or it basically just turns into a shimmery watercolor. Now you can color direct to paper, but I like doing it this way because I think it breaks up the color more. It's a little more subtle. You don't get the brush strokes. If you wanted it to be more noticeable, oops, I'm not in film there, or frame there. If I wanted it to be more noticeable, here's a blue metallic one. I can go right to my paper. You can see it colors just like a crayon does. And again, I can just take some water and spread that out. Now, I don't really like that because it doesn't, there we go. Sometimes you got to get a little dirty. I love when Tracy Fear said, if you're watching my videos, then you know I like to get dirty, because Nancy is the total opposite. Nancy hates to get dirty. So I'm glad that we have all of these different styles in our group. All right, so I'm just bringing some of that blue up into the wings. So we have blue and green gelatos into our little die cut dude there, dragonfly. The stamps are from Stamps of Life. The gelatos are Faber-Castell. I think you can pick these up in my Blick store. Blickety Blick. This is a pack of, what's this set called? I don't know. what it's called. Mix and match gelatos, but you get quite a few. And of course, you know, there's Tim Holtz, there's Dina Wakley, there's all different brands. I think Bria Reese makes a brand. There's all different brands of watercolor crayons. But these are Faber-Castells, and they look like little lipsticks. And they just roll up like a lipstick does, and you can use it dry like a crayon, but it's water soluble, so as soon as you spray it or take a paintbrush to it or something with water, it blends out smoothly. So it's pretty cool. One of those things that, again, that we just kind of have in our stash that I don't think that we use enough. A lot of mixed media things that I think we purchased that we don't use, so that's one of the reasons I threw it in the group. And I like this one because you get a lot, and it comes in a little storage container. All right, so this guy has now been colored. It's been colored. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm making a shaker card, which I never do, and I'm not happy, but I will do it for you. Okay, so that guy's gonna dry. I mean, you could even take them and put them on the tops of the embossing folder here. So. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, you can use a baby wipe to blend them out. Sure. Oh, I got some of these might help me. I'm trying to find a small, square, rectangular shaped style die. Aha. May help me out here. That's too big. It's not gonna work. Hi, Tina. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Susan. Okay. It's way too big. Let's try this guy here. That's not big enough. Nope. Ooh, these things are super thin. Will that work? Nope. Keep going. For those of you guys just joining us, my wonderful admin team has decided that for my video, I must make a shaker card because they know that Nancy does not make shaker cards. So I'm trying to build up the shaker portion. All right, that's gonna work. Okay, so got my Hero Arts Infinity dies here. Well, that's kind of pointless. You know what? That's just dumb. That is just not going to work. Okay. We're going to go in and engineer this on our own. So take that one out. Bring this one in. Let's just really trying to use those guys up. Now, one of the things that I've already done is I have made my card backing 5.5 by 4 1/4. I've also made my front panel 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I'll tell you why, because when you go to put this together, you want them to line up exactly. And I find that if I try to frame this off and make it smaller, that's where it doesn't work. So card front is ready to go. The acetate is glued on here. I think it's glued on. Looks pretty glued on. You can put a little bit of tape on there if you really want to make sure that's secure, depending on what kind of paper. Like if you're using foil card or something, you may want to use extra tape. And then these are Stampin' Up! Strips, foam adhesive strips. You can get these from your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Oh, you don't have one, you say? Well, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so I can help you with these if you would like to order them. And I'm really just going to try to frame off the smallest amount that I can around my cut image here, because I don't want to waste sequins. I don't want them kind of flapping all over my card if the only area you're going to see them in is this little area here. And these are double adhesive, so I'm going to take a couple more pieces and frame out the top here because we don't want a saggy card. No one wants a saggy anything. Okay, so look at that. That was like a perfect fit for that one. And a little bit more in here. You could do that, Stacy, but then you would have to make sure that you line up your craft foam with the cutout, and I didn't want to take the chance of not being able to line that up. So, but you could do it that way. If it were like a more generic shape, I would say like a square or circle, yes, but because this is a specific cutout, if you don't line that up correctly, it's gonna show through. All right, so I got my foam everywhere. All right, so now, oh, I wanted to stick this guy on. I forgot. I gotta dry him a little bit. Excuse me, he has to go in the dryer. It's gonna be a little loud here for a second. Melody, where have you been? We miss you. All right, before I put him, now I'm gonna go ahead and stick him down. Definitely could use pan pastels. I was trying to incorporate as much as I could from the actual Stamp Wars, and they had to use, I made them use gelato, so I'm trying to match as much as I can Sabotage wise to what I made my girls go through. So trying to make it, and I would say that this has, I'm going to say more of a Stacy vibe, although she doesn't make shaker cards either. Chow makes the shaker cards. Stacy does the embossing folder, and Tracy does all of these bright colors. So I think that I have embodied all three of my girls in making this. And please do support Stamps of Life. They have some really cute stamp sets. The whole point of Stamp Wars is to bring awareness to these companies. Maybe you've never heard of them or never purchased from them before, because again, a lot of companies were not able to go out and do any kind of traveling over the last year. I'm going to use these new sequins because they're just gorgeous. I'm going to bring in some other ones too. is Catherine Pooler Mission. This matches my background paper. Got some blues and purples and pinks in there. It's got little flowers in there. Okay, so I think that's good for sequins. I have one little stray guy here. All right, so now, because my base, my card front matches the base, all I have to do is stick this on the top. So I don't have to worry about flipping this over and lining it up. I just have to line this up. So this is the part where it gets a little hairy. Let's see how I do. It's like, you know, Nancy never does a test cut. Nancy never does a test fit either. It just better stick. Ta-da! Oh, it's a little off, but it's okay. All right, so I used gelatos, I used the dies, I used foil card, I used the stamp set. I need to do one more thing. I made it in the style of all three of my fabulous girls, my sisters. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. I gotta add some blingity bling bling. Oh, and by the way, I have noticed that when I post my YouTube videos, I normally, we do the commercial that's the beginning of the end. I don't usually put too many commercials in the middle. So if you see one of my videos and there's like 8 billion commercials in it, please tell me. Those are automatically placed by YouTube. Sometimes if you see that they are purposely spaced out every 5-10 minutes, that means they were manually put in. I cannot stand when they're on there every 5 minutes. It's super annoying. It's a trick that people use to get their monetization up, which I get it. I know that this is income for some people, but if you see one of my videos like that and it annoys you, please email me and let me know so that I can correct that. I can't stand that when it's like you're in the middle of a video and then all of a sudden you're like, what the heck is this commercial? Every 5 minutes. All right. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go purple. Purple it is. Tough choice. Tough choice. All right, here we go. Here we go. I think Tracy Fear says she has no ads, so yeah. Which fine, I don't care. It's fine by me. You do you, boo. Whatever you need to do to get through that thing. I'm just too cheap to pay for that, so. I mean, I'm here for entertainment. That's what I said when you guys were doing the video. I said the little swirlies go on the wings like here. Oh, but you weren't listening when I was hosting. You were too busy cursing me out because of the sabotages. Okay, kids, I think that's it. Stamps of Life Stamp Wars 12 follow-up video. Please go check them out. This is the Dragonflies to stamp set and Dragonflies to stamp matching dies. You get this cute stamp set. You got this. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Spread your wings. Time flies when I'm with you. Dream. I miss you. Be you. And then you have the dragonfly here and you have the dragonfly here. And these little swirlies go inside the wings if you wanted to decorate the wings a little more. And then you have a little trail if you wanted to put that behind them. I love the encouragement of the sentiments. I love the very neutral fonts. They're not too swirly. They're not too plain. I love this. Thank you. This is going to go on some thank you cards. I love that this card is simple. The stamp set is simple, so you can make it as complicated or as detailed as you want. I hate when stamps are too detailed and then I feel overwhelmed that I have to color it, have to kind of make my card around it, where something like this, I can make it as much or as little as I want. So definitely go check them out. And then the dies are cool because you can use the dies without the stamps or use the stamps without the dies. So we have the outer die, which you saw me cut out here. And I can certainly go back in now and stamp this guy on there if I wanted to. And then you also have the inner detail die that you don't need the stamp set to cut that out if you wanted to. It gives a little bit of embossing on there. It cuts the little eyes out. And then again, there's some swirlies there if you wanted to cut those out in different colors. Maybe out of some glitter card and then glued those down, you could do that. So I love the versatility of that. Go check them out and support them because they did sponsor us for Stamp Wars 12 and I really appreciate them giving us a chance to show off their stamps. They have wonderful, wonderful stamps. If you're not into dragonflies, whole lot of stuff to look at over there. They've been in business a long time. Stephanie Bernard is an amazing person. If you've never watched her channel, please go check out her YouTube and subscribe. She's very bubbly, very full of energy, just a very positive person. And you know, I strive to have a following like she has someday. But here's my card. So when I did the sabotages with them, I told them that they had to use foil card, which I've done in the background. They had to do gems. They had to use a die and a stamp, and they had to make it in someone else's style. So I would say this probably very closely resembles Stacy's style, but I incorporated all three of them in here. So I have the the shaker card is definitely a Chow thing. The colors, the pinks, blues, and purples are a Tracy thing. She's very much into the romantic colors. And the folder, the embossing folder, that is a Stacy thing. The only thing that would have made this better is if I would have remembered to use my decal trimmer. So maybe I'll enter this into the voting. Let me know what you guys think. I'm reading your comments here. I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard to see. I think I passed my sabotages, yes. I think so. I think so. That was a good one. Throwing a shaker card at me, that's a good one because I don't do shaker. I don't color and I don't do shaker cards, you guys. Tracy says no. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I just wanted to say hi. I had a really good day off with the fam and wanted to come on and show you guys all the new stuff we got. And we will be doing, we talked about it, we will do a use what you bought kind of video. I don't want to call it a challenge. It's not a challenge. It's just, you know, we've all purchased some items and maybe you guys have purchased this stamp set. So maybe you purchased some stuff from Local King Rubber Stamps or Crafty Critta. Oh yes, I will have a giveaway. So what should, somebody is going to win their very own Stamps of Life stamp and die set. I do have an extra set oh, Leah just stole my dragonfly. I want to say, if you haven't watched all the Stamp Wars, I will link them down below. But out of all of the Stamp Wars that you watch, I cannot pick a favorite because I think that each one has forced us out of our comfort zone, forced us to use products that we usually just let get dusty and forced us to be a little different. So I want to know, if there is a particular Stamp Wars that you guys really like it's just one that sticks out in your mind that you really liked, and you know, why did it stick out in your mind? And I will say that I think this one for me, I mean, it's always the newest one, but for this one, because I really did make it hard on the girls and saying, step out of your shoes and walk in somebody else's shoes. And I made them think about, you know, how our partners make cards. And they were, if you watch the Stamp Wars in the beginning, they were like upset. They were like, how am I going to do that? You know, I don't know her style. They were really not happy with that Sabotage, but if you watch towards the end, they killed it. They nailed it. So I think forcing them to stretch has made them better, had made all of us better crafters, even forcing me to kind of make this shaker card. So I want to know, comment down below. Don't comment now. Comment down below which, you know, either episode or moment of Stamp Wars that you remember and why it was your favorite. Maybe it was a Sabotage that you liked. Maybe it was the time Tracy threatened my life. I mean, I don't know. There's so many fun things that happened. And don't forget to join us. Actually, I have some new reveals coming this week. Mr. Steinman Hurley sent me some really cool product you guys are going to like. That comes out in a couple of days, so keep an eye out for that. And then I will have a new Fairy Hugs video going up on the Fairy Stamper YouTube. If you're not a member of that, go check that out. Fairy Stamper YouTube. Tracy and I are both on their design team. Go check that out. So lots of fun things coming. And then at the end of the month, we have Stamp With Me with Technique Junkies. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks for my admins for jumping on and helping out and giving me these sabotages. All right, everybody. I will see y'all. Now, I am on vacation for the next few days, so, you know, I might be down here a lot. You never know what I'm going to do. Good night, all. Bye. Don't forget the thumbs up, please.